How's it going, everybody? Rybrad here today, and we are back with our Nashville Predators GM mode, as you can probably tell because you clicked on it to be here anyway. So, if you guys remember, in the last video, we did the draft in the offseason. I think this team is ready to make a serious push. I think we will. Well, I'm not going to guarantee a win in the freaking Central Division here because it's so freaking tough, but, I think we're going to contend for the division lead, but, I am going to skip over some of the simulating. I'll check in every month with you guys. I don't want to leave you too much out of the loop. But we will not be following the simulation as much as we are now entering into year number 3. So you guys don't need to watch me watch the simulation go. I feel like the only time you guys watch, what I'm doing is when we're actually doing something. So you guys don't want to just sit here and watch me watch the simulation go. So hopefully we'll be able to get a better position this year, but I can't even say that. We finished third place in the Central Division with over 100 points. I definitely think that's worth, something. To be the 5th best team in the league and the 3rd best team in your own division, like, good lord, how tough. This division is so tough, and then the Blackhawks had a fantastic season last year, like, ungodly numbers. I doubt they're going to have that kind of season again, and we went 5-1 in the preseason, so, it's not the greatest indicator of how the team's going to do. But, we got, 2, 4, 6, 8 games to start off the season here in the first month, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'll check back in with you guys when the simulation is done. Alright, guys, so not the month I was hoping for, 4-4, but it's a decent start. After going 0-3, we are 3-1 in our last 4, obviously, if you guys can do math. Also, just a little tidbit, I saw his name because he came up in a trade, I declined it. It was Bouwmeester from Miranda, second in that prospect. I did not want to do that, but why don't you guys let me know that Morand and Comtois are actually both very good friends, and they were both drafted by the Ducks this year, so kind of funny that I just kind of stumbled upon them, so, but yeah, this upcoming month we got a lot more games against Western Conference opponents, and just a lot more games. It's going to be the end of November, so yeah, let's see if we can bounce back against teams like Chicago and Dallas and Minnesota, teams we need to beat if we want to be in the top, and Colorado is a team we should be able to beat. San Jose, I think we can beat them. I'm not going to go ahead and predict the entire month, but let's go ahead and see how this month turns out. Hopefully, a little bit better than our first month. So, guys, this was an amazing month. We lost 3 games in regulation, 1 in overtime, and won 11 games. We were 4-4 starting this month, and we went 11-3-1 in this month, and boy, oh boy, are we taking off. Now, I think in this video we're going to get up to the All-Star break, so I will catch you guys up at the end of the month, but let's do a quick statistical update since these are quick snippets. It feels longer for me because I have to actually watch this, where you guys just get to see it, and we are still not in first. Are you kidding me right now? Bruh, come on! And they've got 2 games in hand on us, too, and they've got the same amount of points. The frickin' Blues! But hey, we are up there. Anything can happen for the rest of the season. So let's go ahead and check out who's performing. And it seems to be Philip Forsberg is shouldering the offensive load for this team. Kevin Fiala on that second line, absolutely killing it as our young sniper. Has 21 points in 24 games. Ryan Johansson, 19 points in 24. Neil, 18, okay. Subban Turris has got 17. Arvidsson's got 15. He's an 86. That's fine. Ellis, yep. Smith, okay. Okay. Looks like I found the issue here, guys. Our 4th line is absolutely atrocious as a plus-minus, as well as the 3rd defensive pairing. So something tells me that these guys are really holding the team back from its true potential, which is kind of scary to think. But maybe a guy like Delorier needs to go, or he doesn't have to. Chipchura's got great defensive stats, but maybe Salamaki doesn't have the greatest defensive stats, and Delorier's got pretty good defensive stats. I don't know what it is. I am giving these guys penalty killing time, but that shouldn't affect their plus-minus, even if we get scored on the penalty kill. I think it's just the natural 5-on-5 part of it is not doing too well. So that's our locker room chemistry is up at 90%, and it's down, too. So that is fantastic. I really like to see that. I've never seen that before, a locker room chemistry get so high. Looks like everyone loves each other in Nashville. That's good. I guess we can be called the city of brotherly love instead of Philly. Screw Philly. So let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and simulate up to, I don't know where I'm going to simulate. Let's go ahead and look at the calendar really quickly. You know what, let's go ahead and simulate right up to the All-Star break. Nothing important. I don't need to check you guys in every month. So let's go ahead and simulate to the All-Star break, double check on how this team is doing, how the stats are looking, and you guys can give me some tips and pointers and what you want to see coming up with this team. So I will show you guys what the record looks like when we come back at the All-Star break. So guys, this team, I'm really thinking we're going to make a strong Stanley Cup push this year. We are 30-16-3 at the All-Star break. We already have 30 wins, and we still have 2 months to go in the season. We're only, 49 games? We're not even 50 games into the season. With 33 left in the season, we could still easily get to 50 wins, which would be crazy. But this team is fantastic. Not as great of a stretch here. You know, we lost, 8 games and only won. I don't know. I can't even remember at this point. But anyway, my whole mentality has changed about this team. You know, oh my God. And we're still not in first. We have these fantastic seasons and we're still not in first. I'm not going to complain about it because this team, I think it's great. I'm in love with this team. We are fantastic. It's making me happy. But speaking of Buffaloes right there, you know, it's totally different than the tank days where I would used to root for us to lose, and you guys would root for us to lose, and you know, we'd actually be happy to come in last. But now we're trying to become the best team in the NHL, and this freaking division won't allow us to be that. So, as a quick statistical update, Neal and Forsberg are leading the team with 40 and 42 points. Johansson at 37. Fiala also at 37, so he is killing it right there as well. Turris is a great addition in Arvidsson, so Fiala's easily the biggest standout there. Craig Smith also doing very good. Raquel, Perron, Chipchura, Delorier, and Salamaki still minus players, so something's got to shake up on that fourth line. We know that. That could probably propel us to first because we are really close at the All-Star break. Defensively, points-wise, Subban has 38 and 49. Ellis has 27 and 49. Yossi's got 24. And the other guys have single digits. But we didn't get Prout to be an offensive defenseman. I'm surprised he got more than Ceci. I was kind of hoping Ceci would do a little better. And John Gibson, how is he doing? I forgot to check up on him. A .928 save percentage and a 2.13 goal against average. So after last year's little slump, he's now found his form, guys. And Rusu here is doing just fine as our backup. .914 with a 2.4 goal against average. I'm okay with that easily. So I'm not going to bother checking out the team stats. I want to go check out the trade block. Locker room chemistry up at 91%. Oh my God. Okay. Can I get to the trade block from here? Yes, I can. I can just go over here. Never mind. This is just a quick little way to end the video, guys. I want to see who's available, who we can go get at the trade deadline. I've seen, Giordano for a first is something that the Calgary Flames have offered me. But if there's something out here that looks interesting to you guys, like, holy crap, Buffalo is rolling. Well, I guess they got 2 first-round picks this year. But, yeah, Giordano's a guy, but he's got a terrible contract at the age of 35. I don't want that contract at all. Let's see here. Just picks and prospects available. Wow, this guy's high top 9. He's got that high potential. I have seen high top 9 players do something, but 2 goalies out there in Dallas. Ray Emery is also available. Unfortunately, we don't really need to trade for a backup goalie. He's a medium top 9. I thought he was a little bit better. Luongo, no thank you. So Johnny Boychuk is another guy I've seen for the first round pick or some prospects in a second. Again, a terrible contract, not one I want to bring on. Henrik Lundqvist is on the block. Okay. Ben Bishop's on the block. Okay, that's fair. P.A. Parento, that's fine. No. Marc-Andre Fleury, if you guys haven't read his Player Tribune thing, it's awesome. I highly recommend you read it. Jay Bouwmeester, now there's a guy that we could go get. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a guy like Jay Bouwmeester, taking him away from our division rival in the Blues, and having another 88. That means Ekholm slots down to the third pairing as an 84, and we would have a ridiculous defensive core as if we don't already. And he's on an expiring contract as well. So that's really the only guy I can see that we would go get. You guys go ahead and let me know. And then there's Justin Williams. Maybe he's the answer for us for our fourth line. I don't know. But you guys let me know what I should do. I've got a couple ideas in mind already. Maybe checking some things out myself. But that's the end of this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's really awesome to have a great team again. We will win the Stanley Cup with the Predators before we move on to NHL 18. I can promise you that, and I'm hoping it's going to be this season. So I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more. Hit that little bell just underneath the subscribe button. If you want to get notified when I post things. And this little watermark that should be like right in this area, right next to my face here. It should be like in this area. It could be on my face. I don't know. But that little watermark, you can click that and subscribe if you want to. I will see you guys in the next one.